we got a fan question here, by the way. Which
Let me
player
see.
on the Raptors did you learn the most from? I think you kind of hinted at it, but
Uh, yeah, it's got to be. That's tough. I probably got to be. I mean, Danny actually had a lot of little things on the side that he would talk to me about.
right.
He was good he would, text stuff like that. Like he would really kind of tell you like the run of the mill, just of the league, how stuff works.
Hmm.
Just kind of keeping you sane. So
He was like
between
that vet for you guys, right?
him and Greg, and it's funny because Greg was cool, but Lorenzo Brown, we were rivals in high school, so we kind of grew up in the same area, and then to be on the same
Okay.
team,
Right.
even though he left in January, that was cool. So we hung out all the time. We already knew each other, so that was kind of crazy. But yeah, Kalo, Greg, Danny,
Cool.
even Zoe. Zoe had NBA experience too. So
Yeah. Right. That's cool, man. That's really cool. I mean, the Raptors 905 in general has kind of become known for its development, like of
facts.
just developing guys, learning, getting them to kind of get the minutes in so that they can develop more as players. You can
Yeah,
name yourself. You can name Pascal, Fred. You
all
just
of
saw
them.
Chris Boucher in here. Boucher is in there too. Like,
Yep.
what is the number one thing that you can spot different from that than, like, let's say the summer league or even other G League teams?
Oh man, it's just the strictness of how the Raptors run things and how 905 is so similar from the drills to like everything is like spot on. You're getting the NBA experience. It's just
Right.
a step down. So I think the fact that they mirror everything and the strictness, the diet, all the just like down to a T. I think the fact that they mirror that so closely is why they produce. I remember playing against Freddie my first year in the G League. He was down in 905, and just seeing his turnout is like insane. But it makes sense. If you're in that program for a while, good things will happen. So it
Exactly. Right.
it makes sense, man. But just how strict they are on the routines, like you said, and things like that, it produces
That helps a
positive
lot.
stuff
That's
for
interesting.
sure, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, when it's all said and done, you had an impact both with the 905 and with the Raptors. Because I read a story where you were actually big in practice for helping scheme for other players, like Steph.
hmm
What kind of went into those practices, and how tough was it for you to kind of emulate that game?
Yeah, I mean, we had to come early, the scout team, and watch film on the other team and stuff like that. And every series, we would have a different person assigned as a different person.
Right.
And now, obviously, you weren't practicing like 5-on-5 hard every day. You just have a couple of days where you kind of, but it wasn't too hard. You just obviously Steph just run. You got to run around and try to. But
Right.
like in practice, you could barely catch the ball. Things like that, and the guys
Yeah.
were locked in. And even through the walkthroughs, you couldn't really mess up the plays, stuff like that. So
Right.
you had to be locked in, even though they were kind of depending on you to get a good look, at least a decent look, without going, crazy about what the other team's going to do. So it made you feel more, involved and things like that. So that was kind of dope.
I'll ask you a Toronto-based question, just in general, because most players that come to the city, they end up loving the city and what it has, right? So, like,
Of
what are some of
course,
the favorite parts about the city that you had?
man, I hate the cold,
Okay.
but I love the city. Like it's insane. Like just everything to do. There's film festivals. You can go out wherever, put good places to eat. You're right on the water, which I didn't even think about before I got there.
Right.
And the people, everybody was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just a lot of love. Whether
Right.
it was like a 905 game, a Raptor game, and there's always something to do. So uh, it's just hard. It's a lot going on. You got Drake. It's just a lot, man.
Right.
And I loved it. Just for that
How does
fact.
he interact with the team, by the way? Like throughout the, like, what's the interaction like between Drake and the teammates?
Uh, he would come in the locker room after games and just kind
Yeah.
of chop it up, usually
Chop it
with
up.
Kalo. Yeah, nothing crazy.
Yeah.
And then he showed love after we won. Got a chance to do everything. That was dope. And so it was cool.
Right.
Like just to hang out with somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
I
it's
mean,
just like kind of,
he dropped the tape yesterday. Did you get a chance to listen to it?
of course. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
All
Of
right.
course,
Okay.
I definitely did. So it was dope, man.
Okay.
He showed love, man, for sure.
So you listen to the tape. What's your favorite song off the tape? It's tough because, like, I still gotta get a couple listens into it too.
I haven't listened to all, but Desires is like older, but that's probably still like one of my favorite ones on there. But I don't know, man. I
Okay.
haven't even. I gotta finish the tape before I can
Yeah, yeah,
answer
yeah.
because he
That's right.
always got like hidden gems, at the end somewhere. So